Welcome everyone, another vlog here. Just want to start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone that's commented, liked, subscribed. You know, you're not the reason I kind of do it, but it's a hobby of mine, and if people can get on board with it, then brilliant. So just want to say thanks to everyone really. And to those of you that emailed asking for help with bits and bobs to do with agency work and pay and you know, all these little questions, just want to say absolutely don't worry about it. You know, you're more than welcome to do that. So yeah, episode 6. Today's one, nice and early start, 6 AM class 1 shift. And to be fair, I got the email and the phone call yesterday quite late. It was like 2 PM I got it for the following morning, starting at 6 AM. So, you know, some of them can be a bit too short notice for agencies and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how they work that out, because it'd be nice to have like a couple of days, but whatever. I said yes, no problem. Got to the depot, got my vehicle. They were still strapping stuff down to the load and all of that stuff and putting stuff on there. So I went and had like a 5-10 minute break. Then I went and done my walk around checks on this tractor unit, nice Merc that we've got here today. It's actually gleaming, to be fair, smooth AF. Yeah, can't fault it, really love it. Cameras everywhere, and there's about 1 million sensors that tell you 1 million different things, whatever. But yeah, after doing that, went around, got my trailer unit hooked up, done all the bits I needed to do in that. I can't really film those, unfortunately, because it's you know, it's that company's private property, so I can't really be doing that. Maybe one day we'll get to it. I'll ask permission, see if I can do it. But for the most part, I spent about 10 minutes working out what the trailer brake was, because it was that dirty underneath the trailer that I couldn't see the button. Nonetheless, found it, hooked up nice and easy, good to go, and off I went. So in all, I got in at 6, didn't leave for about an hour, left at 7. I've been driving an hour, pulled over for a quick wee and to set this bad boy up. And that's it, really. Yeah, I've got a few deliveries around Bristol, going to Ocado, Waitrose, a few other food stores, wines and stuff like that. Got it all here on my paperwork, and we'll get to it. So yeah, enjoy. One thing I do like about this company, they've got a built-in sat-nav with your orders pre-booked on there, so that's pretty good. And the dimensions already set up and that. And then when you signal, for instance, you'll get a camera, your camera is showing up for your blind spots over there. So yeah, 12 out of 10 for that, really. Right, time to pull out of here. Not even sure you can hear me, to be honest, because the microphone on this sucks. Right, I'm not even going to signal until I've got a good spot, really. Could be sat here a while, not gonna lie.
A few moments later.
There we go. Got a nice big break. One thing to keep in mind is when you are fully loaded like I am with 44 tons, and you weigh about 44 tons obviously, pulling out is 0 to 60 in never. It's a bit of a mad one. So you need, like there, you have to wait for your time and have like a really good spot where you're not going to cause too much hassle to all the other road users, because you know you're not going to be going very far. It's about the biggest and heaviest it gets, but yeah, to that end, I think I received the call like maybe yesterday midday for this shift starting at 6 in the morning. So just to give you a bit of prospect as to how quick the work can come about. And that's obviously an agency driver who's, you know, given them the availability, or just said to the agency, look, I've got this availability, let me know. And if not, just give me a call. The worst thing that can happen is, sorry, I can't do it. So I'd rather do it that way than give them my whole monthly rota, because, you know, I'm still full-time employed by the army and stuff like that, so it's nice and easy to just say to them, look, if I can work, call me up. If you've got work, sorry, call me up. The worst thing that can happen is I say, no, I can't do it. And that's probably might be the best way to do it for yourself or whatever. Also, I was contemplating on doing a video about pay, because since my first shift to my maybe 4th or 5th shift was a solid 30 days, I wanted to do an average video on how much I earn for the rate of work and what that work entailed. So let me know if that's something you guys wanna see, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make that anyway. Okay, so that's not the right address, that Ocado right there. It's actually one of the big industry unit ones. And unfortunately, the address does not take you to that one. I've only got one address and it takes you straight to that, where these little vans are going. So luckily the guys in there, they let me use their compound, do a U-turn, and pointed me in the right direction on the map, dropped a pin on it, so it should get there in about 3 minutes. Look at that guy, he's like, what's he got on his head? God, people give you looks when you got this thing on your head, you know, recording. I just find it funny, to be honest. There we go, Ocado. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly as well. Right, so we want LGV only. Yes, sir. Oh. Which bay?
Bay 5, please.
5, yeah?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you. Right, little update. Done all the deliveries I needed to do, right? Got to my last delivery customer. And then I noticed that there's quite a few pallets on there and he's not expecting that many. So I had a look and turns out that the Ocado guys didn't offload all their pallets. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get out of here. So yeah, these Muppets didn't fucking offload all the pallets they needed to. And there was so many on there because it was my first delivery that I couldn't climb up and start having a look through all the pallets. And the labels were really small. So yeah, lesson learned really. Don't trust them at all. Just go in there, unfortunately, and rummage through and make sure that they've taken the right ones. Because now, obviously, now it's looking like this shift's going to be a 12-hour shift. Just because of that one small mistake. So yeah, that was fun. Had to go back and forth, reorganise the pallets. Yeah, lovely. Anyway, on the bright side, I am now empty, going back to the yard. Might stop off, might get some food. After all, I am getting paid hourly. No, I'm only joking. I'm shattered, to be fair. I started at what, 6? I was up at like 5:15. I'm probably going to drive straight to the yard and do my walkabout checks, hand in my paperwork, fuel up, add blue, all of that good stuff. Print off the taco. That's always one that I forget to do. Yeah, I highly advise to print off your tacos if you're not doing so. I keep all mine with the emails that I get from the agencies. So I take a picture of them and I screenshot the emails on my laptop and I keep all of them in a file on just digitally, because end of the day, if I get paid for half a shift or I don't get paid the full amount, or if there's any discrepancies, I've got the exact hours I've worked, what breaks I took, all of that good stuff. And I've got the email confirming the work, the time start, all of that stuff. So if there's any discrepancies with any of my pay or my performance or anything like that, at least I've got, you know, documents to help me prove things. Plus, you know, there's no harm in just keeping a bit of paperwork to one side, you know what I mean? Also, I have to say, this shift has been the easiest I've done. No, the second easiest. The first easiest was literally from point A to B, they offloaded everything and I headed back. That was like an 8-hour shift, it was easy. Or it might have even been 6 hours. Anyway, this is the second easiest because I've only had 2 locations and both locations have been huge distribution centers where, like you'll see on the video, there's plenty of room to, you know, move about, plenty of room to reverse. The bays are huge, all of that good stuff. So there's really no dramas. You just set off, get to these massive distribution warehouses, park up, hand your keys in, they do everything, rinse and repeat until you're empty. And I have to say, when you're empty, it is sublime to drive, honestly. The brakes actually brake, the accelerator actually...
What?
I don't really know what to say to that. But you know, you're a lot more responsive. The vehicle feels a lot nicer to drive. It's just nice knowing that there's nothing in the back that can brake and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You can rest easy on the drive back. But yeah, all in all, £17 an hour for the easiest work you'll ever do, man. Honestly, I literally did nothing today apart from a couple hours of driving and opening and closing the back. That's it. That's all I've done today. So a lot of people forget that this type of job requires no qualifications, yet you can start earning 35 grand starting. Minimum jobs you can find, you know, you can make 35 grand easily. You can start pushing 40, 45 with the overtime, but you know, a lot of people don't realize that this job, you can start on really great money, and for the pay to work ratio, it's actually really good, because depending on what jobs you have, like, don't get me wrong, some multi-drops with, you know, your class 2 multi-drops, so the smaller lorries, that's quite hard work, because it's a lot of different deliveries, a lot of different jobs, manual labor, all of that stuff. With these big boys, it's just tip up to the massive distributions warehouses, and like I said, let them do the job. So yeah, I think a lot of people take it for granted. It's a really good gig. No one's, you know, as you've seen today, no one's telling me what to do, when to do it, all of that good stuff. It's literally just a case of looking at my sheet, setting up the sat nav, and under my own kind of timings, just get there and you know, do it to the best of my ability. And like any days, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have mega shit days, all right? Like today. Nah, it wasn't really that bad, but yeah, sometimes you're just gonna have shit days, sometimes you're gonna have good days. And in all fairness, the longer this goes on, the more I get paid, so blessing in disguise, shall we say. Okay, perfect. So I thought I'd make this quick video on what the inside of the cab looks like for most class 1 vehicles. This tractor unit's actually Mercedes. Fancy, I know. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be this amazing, so I thought I'd share with everyone what the inside looks like. A lot of people think, ew, but actually it's plus bear in mind that I haven't swept this or anything. Like, you know, this is an agency shift, so it's not really like I'm living out of this personal one or anything like that, or I'm ever going to see this specific one ever again. But anyway, let's get to it. So we'll start on this side, okay? And at the top, okay, plenty of headroom. Still, I mean, I'm about 5 foot nothing anyway, but you know, even if you were 6 foot, you'd be all right. You got a little top canopy that I can't open at the minute because I need the keys, and the back's getting loaded, so I can't do it at the minute. Then plenty of storage space here for all your crap, but yeah, loads of storage, and again loads of storage, and you've got lights in there as well. More storage over that side. So all 3 of these are just big storage bins. You've got another 3 underneath that are kind of open, or 2 should I say. You got that one over there, again loads of room, and a little lip so stuff doesn't fall out on both of them. You can keep tissues and all sorts of stuff in there. Then you've got obviously your taco and your mirrors and all sorts of Gucci bits. Then you've got your vehicle information card that shows you all that important stuff you need to know just in case. But yeah, then you've got these awesome curtains, okay, that go all the way around, okay, and so does that one there. That one goes all the way around and blocks off all the light in here. Sweet. So you got all the curtains there, you got the storage space. This is the bed, okay. I'm not sure if you can see that properly, and I'll film it from up there, but that is your bed, okay, and it is huge. In the grand scheme of things, I say it's huge because it's inside a fucking lorry, but it is huge for what it does, for where it is. And again, you've got more storage compartments in here and down there, okay. You've got loads of headroom and whatnot. Now check out this. All right, so you got your cup holders, you got loads of cup holders, loads of extra storage if you want to put stuff on there. Then you've got more storage underneath, and check this out, okay, pull that out, open this up, boom, you got a full-on fridge. How awesome's that? I mean, it's got a bit of frost on it, so it's definitely on. Oh yeah, the light's on, but yeah, and it's cold in there, so that's your fridge. You got extra cameras over there, you got some satellite navigation here, you got your 12 volt and 24 volt chargers down there as well. There's some over there. Obviously you start, stop, turning the vehicle on, your handbrake, you got your windscreen wipers and your indicators, a phone. Not really sure what the crack is with that, but I mean, I can't even take it out. I don't use it, I don't know. You got the radio, you got Bluetooth, all sorts of stuff. You've got your cruise control, adaptive cruise control, have you know. Fancy, I know. And then you've got all your normal mirror stuff, your lights, all that good stuff. But yeah, just thought, thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what the inside looks like on one of these. Just to show people it's not actually that bad. Obviously you'd have your own sheet and duvet and stuff if you were tramping. But yeah, not bad at all.